never changes. When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Hey, is that the guy from Friends?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
God, that is loud. Excuse me. Oh God.
You're awake.
I don't need all this stuff.
How about that? Whoa, easy there, easy.
I'm gonna sell most
You've
of this
been
stuff.
out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
It's Ooga Booga.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Goodsprings. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place. How'd I do?
middle age. Let's read down. I kind of like that. Crazy no hat. Tommy? Oh, that's this. That's a high ponytail, Jesus Christ. I really like this one. And hair color will be
Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet. Good. Over by that vigor tester.
oh, hey,
machine
look,
there.
you have a health bar.
Take it slow now. It ain't a race. Ooh, looking good so far. Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you got back all your faculties.
Let's skip to ends. Alright, I don't need charisma. I do need a minimum of 5 agility, 6 perception, and 6 luck. I would like a higher agility. I would like to have a high luck. High perception wouldn't be too bad. And this is 7 perception. Like, do I need strength at all? I am gonna be partly melee, so probably. I want 10 luck.
With luck like yours, I'm surprised them bullets didn't just turn right around and climb back into the gun. Well, we
You
know
would
your
think.
vitals are good,
You would think.
but that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered and a bighorn are dropping. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dogs are still barking.
Can you give me some clothes?
All right. Dog.
Cat.
House.
Fire. Is fire not a... Okay, I guess it would be target, huh?
Night.
Night, day? Fine, sleep.
Bandit.
Stab.
Light.
Dark.
Mother.
Very, very sad.
Okay. Now I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature.
I will disagree.
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
Disagree.
I'm always fixin' to be the center of attention.
No opinion.
I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
Agree.
I charge in to deal with my problems head on.
Agree.
Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you...
Chemical reaction.
Okay. How about this one?
A bat. A ship at sea? I don't see it.
Last one.
Two dudes high-fiving each other. That is not a man with a beard. I see two dudes high-fiving each other. They're two bears. Fine, two bears. Any bears? No.
Well, that's all. I don't have nothing to...
Okay, well... That's... fudgy-wudgy. No. We're doing guns. Melee, and we'll do lockpicking right off the bat. Unless I went harder, but that's here or there at this point.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a
Yes.
form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
Okay, built to destroy. All weapons have 3% chance to crit, but equipment condition decays faster. Oh. Fire more quickly, but less accurate. Well, I want Wild Wastelands. Fires slowly, but more accurate. Logan's Loophole. I think I'm gonna do Fast Shot.
All right, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
I'm sorry, I'm just looting your place. Give me 1 second. Okay. Oh, the laser pistol in there for free. Doctor bag.
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to me now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Was my
Thanks.
wife's. I think she was about your size, and she hardly wore it after we left the vault. Felt it was too brazen.
Thanks, Doc.
Don't mention it.
I'll probably
It's what
visit
I'm
you
here
more.
for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
Nope. I'll just... I
Squirrel
figured it
bottles
out.
on the fence there? Take
Yeah.
this and try to hit a couple of them.
What?
That's the right idea. Look down the sight. Try crouching down and staying still. It'll help your aim. Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along?
Sure.
Follow me. It's just down to the southeast a short ways.
I like to help. Why am I so fucking slow? He's running so fucking far. Why am I like... Oh. That would help, wouldn't it? So I don't get to book him the third person. That sucks. That's fine. I don't see my feet. A workable game. Actually, no, I don't get the I don't get the whatchamacallits anymore. Yeah, I'm following you guys. I'm following you. You like stopping? Look, I'm keeping up with you.
Hear that up on the ridge behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out. Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can get the jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way. Okay, you're on. Go give him hell.
How do I... Oh, V. Little fuckers.
See? You're getting the hang of it. There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. You want, you can come along. It'd be
Sure.
worth a few caps to me. Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, especially with 2 of us. Come with me.
How do I get this gun repaired? That's a good question.
Come on!
and sell my excess shit.
Holy moly. If you hadn't come here like you done, I'd be a goner for sure. I came up here to draw water, but here, you should have what I got. You look thirsty.
Thanks.
Now that was some good work. Even got a little exciting there at the end. Here's a little spending money for the trouble. One more thing I wanted to show you. Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested?
I'm kinda done with the tutorial.
Okay, say no more. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the... Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
Okay. I forgot to pick something up too. What did I pick up? Briefcase. Silver chain. What did I? A clothing trunk? I do not remember. I have no idea. Oh, hey.
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle? Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need. I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they'd run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were, so I hauled you off to the dock right quick. Can't say that I'm familiar with the rascals. Some of the fine folks in town might be able to help you out with that. I moseyed into town, 10, 15 years ago. Before that, I can't quite seem to recall. Odd. Anyway, it's a right peaceful town, and I reckon it's as fine a place to settle as any. I'm a Securitron. Robco Security Model 2060B. If you ever see any of my brothers, tell them Victor says howdy.
Huh, okay. Thanks.
Happy trails!
I would like to buy more ammo and get rid of some more stuff. Is this taking up space?
You must be the one, Doc. I've got plenty. If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of candy.
I don't need binoculars. Don't need machete. Don't need the laser pistol. I do have pistol grade. Plasma pistol grade. Jesus fuck. A silence 2-2. I need 10 mils. 10 mil. You don't sell 10 mils. Of course you don't. Oh, that's a little annoying.
Another satisfied customer. Take it easy.
Okay.
I'm done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon. Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him. He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill. You mean murder him? That's not our way, even if Cobb is scum. He can bluster and threaten all he wants. Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him. Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. It was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now. If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Goodsprings. I'd even set you up with a discount. Of course, helping Ringo would also make the powder gangers mad, and they've got a lot of friends out there.
That's whatever.
Not much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor by accident, and it hasn't been working since. They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back. That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know. I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fellow wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up. Sure, there'd be...
Can't deal with that right now. Okay, so... Up to the gas station, I guess.
That's close enough. Who are you, and what do you want with me? Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all. We got off to a bad start. Let's say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan. You know how to play?
I do not.
Yeah. He doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him. And he's right. I'll have a much bigger problem once his friends show up. There's no way I could handle all of them in a gunfight. I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolves. I've got no chance against the gang on my own. We'd just end up sharing the same grave if it's just the two of us. Now, if some of the other people in town were also on board... Start with Sunny Smiles. She's been friendlier than most around here.
Okay. What things are powerful?
Hi there. Sticking around Goodsprings for a while longer? Say no more. I'm in. Joe Cobb talks about leaving us alone if we hand over Ringo, but I know his type. He and his friends will come after the town eventually. However, between you, me, and Ringo, we aren't exactly a force to be reckoned with. A lot of people around here look up to Trudy. If you could convince Trudy to join us, some of the folks in town might decide to help out as well. I know Easy Pete's got a stock of dynamite somewhere, and Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Talk to them as well. Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us. So if Doc Mitchell could cough up some extra stim packs, that'd be great. A silver tongue would help. Convincing Trudy that we had a good plan to win the fight would also help. I don't think give is in Chet's vocabulary. Even... I'll be...
So you're planning on taking on Joe Cobb's gang. It's a big risk, but I suppose you have to do what you think is right.
Oof.
All the more reason for me to...
You looking to buy some supplies? Now just hold on. I never voted to take on the Powder Gangers. That's a 1,000 cap investment you're talking about.
I am not good right now. Control, I guess.
Welcome back. I had hoped you wouldn't need to come. Seems like wherever I go, it's always the same. Folks just never leave each other alone. Oh, I'm not much good in a fight with my bum leg. And my supplies are scarce, but...
Thanks, bud.
You take care now.
Wait, what kind of bullets does this gun take? Oh, it does take damage. Those are the bullets I need to buy in this fucking store.
You looking to buy some supplies?
Yeah, I need 9 mil, please.
Thanks.
Okay. I'll take care of my ammo problem for the time being. That kind of sucks though. I can't get much people to help.
So what's going on? Well, I guess that means we're ready to...
Yeah, let's go.
All right.
I won't be able to convince
Time to
anyone
look
else.
alive. The Powder Gangers are here to play. At least 6. Joe Cobb included. They look pretty mean. I'll be set up near the store. Let's hope that the gang doesn't manage to make it that far. Hey there.
Jesus Christ. can do that repair up there. There we go. Okay. I like these two. I don't need a fast reload yet. Let's do that one so far. Oh, cool. No,
I owe
the
you a huge
dog!
favor for this. Here, these are technically Crimson Caravan funds, but I know they'll understand once I explain things. I'll stick around for a bit longer, but I'll be gone in a few days. If you ever visit New Vegas, look me up at the Crimson Caravan camp.
Oh.
That'll teach the powder gangs to avoid Goodsprings in the future.
Your dog's dead.
Sure can. Take the road southeast out of town till it hits the freeway. Prim is the town with the roller coaster straight south. Can't miss it. NCR patrols do a good job of keeping the highway clear, but I'd keep your gun where you can reach it easily. You never know who you'll run into. Off the road, you'll probably start running into hostile wildlife. My advice would be to stick to the highway when you can. Until next time.
Okay. What?
That was a hell of a fight. Can do.
I don't need a dynamite. But a shotgun either. Right, don't need that.
Another satisfied customer. Take.
Thank you. Okay. I can probably repair that radio now. AZP? He was not there beforehand.
Hello?